welcome. Pardon me. Thank you very much for anyone who will take the time to join me. My name is the Demonic Tutor, and I will be your host for today. First things first, I already have a good one that I am very fine with doing, that is attack with 30 creatures. This is one that I am a big fan of doing myself. This is one of the easier ones for me to do. One of the simplest ones to do as well. The only downside is that people might be working on the same one, and then they're willing to leave before they let you get your attacks in. But considering that's probably the only downside, I'm not terribly worried about it. Because if everyone else is going to be doing the same thing, then I already know what I'm in for before I even start. First things first will be goblins. After all, if I'm trying to attack with multiple creatures, this is probably the best deck I have to attack with a lot of creatures at once. First game is underway. Let's see. And we go up against Helana and Elena, roommates. Ooh, okay, this is tricky. Ooh, I'm actually very tempted to keep this hand. Yeah, I think because of the matron specifically and the medallion, I'm going to keep it. Yeah. If not for the matron, I don't keep this hand. That's the only reason I'm keeping it, because turn 2 now is the medallion. From the medallion we cast Matron itself. We use Matron to go find War Chief, and because of the discount from medallion, I will be able to cast the War Chief, and that will give me enough of a discount to cast Krenko himself. Although, of course, all of this is in and of itself presumptuous, because I'm assuming and I'm presuming that I don't draw any more lands. I'd love to draw a land right now. Oh, lovely. That might be problematic for me. Let's see. And of course, it's not a land. Yep, I know. I lose the life. That's fine. Now is when I begin to... excuse me. Now, of course, I begin to question my choices a little bit on whether or not I should have kept this hand, but oh well. I've already kept it. I'm already rolling with it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's now... So this was not in the opening hand, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4 turns? No. I've done 3 draws. My first 3 draws were all non-land. I need a land. Very badly, I might add. I'm making this work with 2 lands, but I would love a 3rd. Oh, for crying out loud. The only good thing about getting this is that now I can at least get... Like, at least I've gotten up to 3 mana. Like, this is painful. Oh my goodness. And still no land. It's... yeah. Oh goodness. They already had a good start going before they got fucking doubling season on the board. My goodness. Oh man. So much for me being able to kill that mana dork. Ugh. No, because of first strike. So I had a thought of a way to possibly kill Helana and Elena, but because of first strike, I won't be able to do what I want to do. I'm just going to chump block these two and go to 13. That way I don't have to go to like 3 or 10 or something. Yeah, see, if not for first strike, I would deal 1 damage, 2 damage, and this would deal the 3rd damage to Helena and Elena. But because of first strike, I don't deal any damage to it, and I can't get anywhere. Oh, you've got to be shitting me. Okay, how many... 84... Okay, I've drawn 15 cards in this game so far. What are the odds that I only have 2 lands? What are the odds of that? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Fucking finally. Now watch. Now I'm going to draw a land on my turn. Because now I do not need the land, and now it doesn't really, you know, it begins to... Yeah. This is funny. It's frustrating, but it's funny. And the crawler technically is putting a timer on me to boot. Oh my... Yep. Good game. That's over. I'm not even going to block. I can't kill... No, I take that back. If I had double blocked Crawler, I could have killed 1 creature, which... Well, I wish I had double blocked that, but that's fine. I'm going to skip this, because half the time that pops up, it pops up during a game like this, where I neither... Where... That was a game. It wasn't good, it wasn't bad, it was just one to play. Which is fine, but why is it that's the one you want me to rate? You don't want me to rate the ones where I actually had a crappy time or I actually had a really good time. Very rarely, rarely is the wrong word. The amount of times that the game will ask you that question, did you have fun in the match, is incredibly inconsistent. And it is inconsistent enough to the point that it begins to feel like it's on purpose. And now I have the next game. Hello, friend. Hello. Appreciate you very much. Let's see. Oh, okay, that one was really bad. Oh, for crying out loud. This is not much better. We're going to 6. Keeping this one. This is a much better hand. This technically is a 3-land hand, but we'll see if I use that 3rd land or not. Seriously? That thing's your commander? Oh, fun. Ragavan. I don't know the right phrasing. I just know this is going to be a little bit frustrating for me until I can get a creature I can play to chump this and trade with it. Big Poppy. Okay, that's kind of funny. Don't know if, you know, they must also be fans of the player, so understandably so. Ah, damn. So that hurts only because its max speed is extra mana. That's the only reason why that one kind of hurts. It would also be nice to draw another land. Then I don't have to play this as the backside for a land. But, anywho. Land for turn. And now I debate if I cast the Reckless Impulse now or if I try to wait until next turn. Actually, I'm just going to sit on it. Because I don't want to impulse draw 2 cards and have them both be land. That's what I'm afraid of. Because see, if I do it next turn and they're both lands, I play one as a land for turn this turn. The other one I can play on the next turn. Whereas if I did it last turn, I could only use one of them. Oh, gross. Oh, for crying. And of course, this time he doesn't get a land, he gets a good card. Something he can use. You may cast. Okay, that's good to know. At least they can't steal my lands. So, there is some solace in that fact, I suppose. Yep. That's precisely what I expected you to do. I would have done the same thing if I was them. Okay, so now this changes my thinking. Now I'm not going to cast the Impulse, excuse me, because I want to cast the Mana Rock to cast Crane Code next turn. So, Mystic Peak, out. Going to take 3 life. And as someone who loves flavor text... oh, okay. Interesting. It's only going to show the flavor text of the front of the side that I have shown, which is technically the back side of this card. Both halves of the flavor text on this card are good. The back side is the better side. Fear not the fall. Fear never reaching the pinnacle. Admittedly, that's pretty good. Oh. Well, shit. This is gonna hurt. Oh, I didn't know how right I was. Oh boy. Whew. And I cannot block that. I can say that right now. I have nothing to deal with this. And I don't have any way to get 2 creatures out to be able to block this. You know what? Okay, yeah. Now let's go ahead and dig. Let's see what we get. Okay, that's just funny. Land for turn. Cast Medallion. Screw it, why not? Impulse, draw 2 more. And it's 2 lands. Don't care. I'll be honest, I was hoping to see Chaos Warp when I dug. Yeah. Nope. I'm just going to say good game and call it good. Because I haven't even hit them yet and I'm down to 3. Did you have fun? Game, if you're asking me, I think you know the answer to that question. Oh, man. I actually don't even think I've attacked yet. No, I haven't. I've played 2 games. I haven't attacked once. You're right back. Here's to whipping the challenge so far. Once again, it gives me a 2-land hand. The difference is I at least have 2 different 2-drops. Oh, wait, no. I only have 1 2-drop I can cast because this requires double red. Okay. Because that requires double red, we're going to mulligan. If it was this, 1 and a red, I probably would have kept it. Oh my goodness. I went from 2 lands down to 1. This is worse. We're going to 6. Once again, only 2 lands and nothing to ramp, no way to draw a card. Screw it, let's go to 5. Okay. This is where I back out and launch myself back in, because that was just a yikes. Once more, with feeling. Let's see, we have the next one. Oh, it's Baral. That's who they're playing. I like. I like that a lot. Oh, this is... Okay, this is interesting. Interesting is the only way to describe this hand. On its face, I have 3 lands, which means I should keep it. Because of the way this deck plays, 3 lands is half the time usually enough. The problem that I find is that 2 of my lands are colorless. And given that my commander requires 2 red, I question I question if keeping this is the smart move. You know what? Opponent goes first. That means I'm going to draw on my first turn. That has swayed me to keep it. Oh, wow. Well, that's frustrating. That's just frustrating. Because now they got him out a turn early. Now they have a cost reduction on the board. Yeah, that just ouch. I feel like there is no right answer on which one I cast because I have 3 different 2-drops. Oh no, okay, so I don't need to cast this because I had the land for Start Your Engines. In that case, let's get the Battlecry Goblin on the board. Okay, admittedly, that would have meant I would have cast the Lackey if I had remembered they had that on the field. I would have cast this specifically so that way I could pay the 1. The hell is that? Beginning of your upkeep, draw. You gain X life, where X is the number of cards in your hand minus 4. Okay, so there will be a lot of turns where this does not give you any life. This doesn't get you anything. I will pay the 1. This guy, again, specifically because he's double red. Oh, for crying out loud. That's why I swung with him, because I knew I would gain a speed. Ooh, they got another Mox out. Okay. I'm drawing good stuff, but nothing that's a land, nothing that I can tap for mana. No mana rocks. Let's see. No, let's cast him. Let's get him out. Let's get the Impact Tremors on the body on the field. The first of 2 that are in this deck. And then, of course, there is the actual Impact Tremors itself. The heck is this? Whenever you scribe, put a burst counter on this, exile it, draw a card for each burst counter. If it has 7 or more burst counters, take an extra turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Okay. That's a thing. That does things and stuff. I like it. I like it. No, I actually just want to cast it. Let's pay the 1. We're going to discard Goblin Surprise because there is also, you see a pair of goblins in here somewhere which does the exact same thing. No, because I don't want to give them the draw. Swing. Even better, they didn't block at all. I figured they'd block one of them, but no, they didn't. They just didn't block. I'll take that. And I finally got the lands. I drew 2 of them with that. It took a while, but now we're getting there. Ew. Well, that's not very good for me. Actually. This helps that that right now that's their only shrine on the board, so they can only draw one extra card. That does help. Oh, nice. We drew another land. That is very encouraging. That does not suck. Oh, well, that also helps. I forgot I have that. Commander. Oh, yeah, I can just save that for another one. Cool. No. I did it manually because I want to be able to tap this and give Krenko haste. Beautiful. Tap him, make 2 more goblins. Ping him for 2 while we're at it. Go ahead and swing, because he didn't block either of these last time. See, I figured he would block here last time, but he didn't. I think he expected me to have something. No, I just wanted to get damage in. I'm playing red, my guy. This is what red does. It says, why do you need card advantage when you can punch face? Huh? Oh, okay, that way you can save your own creature. I did not understand that first part at all. And then its power is... Yep, okay. I think I have this card, like in paper. Oh, then now that they played that... Okay. Okay, cool. Really? I'm surprised they're even gonna swing. No, I'll take one. Oh, okay, that I actually forgot about. I would have blocked if I had remembered, but... Oh well. That's okay. So now I have 2 different discard a card, draw 2 cards. This also lets you sacrifice an artifact, which is why Demand Answers is a card I recommend very highly if you don't already have it. Take 1. That's the other downside of probably why I haven't gotten to attack at all, is that turn I could have attacked with all of those by sacrificing my enchantment. I could have gotten to attack with like 10 creatures. But I had an Impact Tremors on a stick, so they died before I could get to swing. I'll play Krenko one more. I'll give him one more go to see if I can't get that effect. After this game, though, I'm going to switch regardless of how this one goes. Be right back. Magda. This will be interesting. Magda is usually either built really well or really poorly, with no in between. Oh hey, a land. I'll take that. I don't feel the need to discard then draw right now. A little too early for that. Auto pass. That way the game does not try to ask me yet again if I would like to do anything. Oh, that's interesting. I forget sometimes that I have a bounce land in this deck. Let's get this on the board. So I need the land for turn. Now, speaking of Impact Tremors on a stick, this qualifies too. And yes, as someone who loves flavor text, to cross swords with her is a shockingly bad idea. Well done, whoever decided to write that, whoever got to write that. It's +2. Oh, I'm not blocking that. Nope. I'm a big believer of life as a resource, so let's use it. So I'm definitely not blocking that. Taps the matron. Trigger. Yes, I will take action. This time we're going to grab this guy. Last time I grabbed the war chief because I was hurting for mana, so... So, no. Because they could technically trade and kill the general, and then they would just have to recast Magda, which is very, very possible. Oh, she just has an anthem. Okay, I did not remember that. Okay, good to know. They're questioning, I feel like, if they should... Oh, no, they're going to go this angle. That way it can swing. I like the way you think, opponent. Gonna block because that will trade. Not because I don't want to take the damage. I could take the damage. I don't want to... I'm blocking because it'll actually kill the creature off. Then I don't have to deal with it later. Let's get another mountain on the board. No, this is where, as much as it's tempting to cast Krenko here, I'm not going to. I'm going to cast the card I searched for. A couple different reasons, actually. Ooh. Now I could actually... Now is the right time to do this, I think. Yeah. Draw 2. Okay. I'm okay with that. And I think... Yep, that's cool. No, they didn't even block it. I'm surprised. I'm glad, but I'm surprised. Oh, that's a big, big problem. That's a big problem because now they don't have 3 mana available. They actually have 6 because of the way this fucker works. Whew, boy. That's a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Technically 6 if I play that. But I don't want to have to play that untapped, which means that would be a risk. You know what? It's a risk I'm willing to take. Let's tap that manually because I don't trust the game, and I am rewarded with 2 lands. Perfect. And now I have enough to cast my... And now I'm at max speed. Oh, that changes things. That changes things quite a bit. Oh, you're not swinging, buddy. Just 1. And tap him, make a whole bunch. Okay, I can't math game. Tell me how much I have. I have 13 red. Holy shit. Alright, first things first, let's ramp. X is 6. That works for me. How it makes one when it gets targeted. X, yep, or it becomes the target of a spell. Okay, that's fine. Just wanted to know. Yeah, two different ways, buddy. That's game. The only question is whether or not they let me attack them or whether they scoop first. That currently is the only question I have. Oh, what the... Oh, so just straight up, that will kill me. Got it. Good to know. No, the challenge was specifically to attack with stuff, so we're gonna go boom, boom, swing, you're not moving, and you're not moving. Game. And that right there alone is 13 attacks. I don't know if that's enough for how much I had left, but that's actually almost half, because it wants me to do 30, right? You know, they want 30 in this case. Yeah, so I did technically over half with just that one swing. Nice. It's up to 21. Okay. Cool. Change it up on what we're trying to attack with. Mono white tokens. Pulled this card on Arena when Lost Caverns had first come out. Got real excited, all stoked. Built the deck around it. I managed to pull one in paper as well. This card is absolutely nutty. Nutty is the nicest way to describe it. Once again, I've got 3 lands. 3 lands is normally grounds for a keep, but knowing that my commander cost 6, 3 lands is not going to be enough in this deck. So we're going to mulligan. And this is a lot better. I got a 1-drop, I've got a 3-drop that's a mana rock, and a 3-drop that'll make me draw a card. And we draw a land for turn. Even better. Let's play the 1-drop, which I conveniently forgot to mention also makes me a clue. Again, I'm not quite up to 6 mana, but this will get me up to 4. That brings me up to 5. Now I need to draw 1 more. There it is. There's the land. I'm going to say 1 more source of mana or 1 more land, and we're good. No point in putting that on a Basilisk Caller. Yeah, let's sacrifice the clue. There's one thing that would make me... 1 or 2 things that I could wait, technically, to sacrifice the clue for, but I'd rather just draw the card first, and Relic of Legends is a very nice draw. Okay, phew! No, we're gonna ramp. Tempted to play the battle here, get that going. That's a card that doesn't necessarily fit in this deck, but the front side is gain 4 life, draw a card for 3 mana. And if I manage to flip it over, it's Serra Angel. Sorry, Serra Faithkeeper. It's Serra Angel. Let's call it what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana? That means, yeah, I can cast both of these. Cool. Get this on the board. Whoa. I did not notice they cast their fucking commander. Sheesh. Oh, to any target. Ew. Okay. Oh. Never mind. Whack. We're going to hit you with that. And they responded appropriately for someone who is playing black and red. Black and red are the 2 colors that struggle the most with dealing with enchantments. Even blue is probably better at dealing with an enchantment. Hello. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that. Might be the... Oh, yeah, no. Second win since I've started, but thank you. Thank you. This is just... They know they can't deal with enchantments, and I had a removal enchantment. I had 2 removal enchantments in my hand. I had a exile and I had an oblivion ring for creatures or planeswalkers, and I had this. This is a I'm turning the card off, but it's still on the field, so they can't get rid of it. Red does have some sick enchantments. I love Red's enchantments. Case in point, I used Impact Tremors, and I spoke highly of it when I was playing Krenko earlier. The issue is that they struggle to deal with the enchantment on the other side of the field. Once again, I will make the joke here that Red's answer for enchantments is Chaos Warp and a Prayer. That's their answer for an enchantment. That person left before I could even swing once, so I'm definitely going to play this one again. Okay. You hate Impact Tremors. That's fair. I am quite a big fan of it. I'm going to keep this one. I only have 3 mana and get up to 4 with a mana rock. But if we're going to make a joke about a backup commander... Oh! Well, so, about that backup commander I was about to comment on, it's exiled. Ouch. This is a token doubler. And I emphasize token doubler. That's any tokens. Any tokens. This thing is a Parallel Lives or Anointed Procession, but it's as a creature, which is the appeal of the thing. Nice. Okay, I knew there was a reason I didn't do... Because I could have cast this on turn 2, but I was like, why am I waiting? No, because now I get to cast this into this. Get the most out of my mana. You know, yeah, I could have swung in for 1, maybe. Well, now I'm just happy I have a blocker. Sheesh. Toughness 4 or greater. That's not going to be enough. Let's get the land out. Still 1 short of casting the commander. Yeah, more information. Worst case, I just cast the Halo Fountain that's in my hand. Okay, I drew a land. That actually is fine. Because then next turn I can cast the commander. Oh. Well, that's gross. As if that fucking thing needed hexproof and haste. Nope, I'm the one that says it. Life is a resource. Ow. Just that. Ow. And then cast commander. Sail. I would argue card draw is the best mechanic. Oh, shiza. Hero's downfall. Okay, so murder. Well, because that's a destroy. Yeah, put him back. I was tempted to let him stay in the graveyard, quote unquote, and then have him come back as a land, but I don't think it's worth doing it. Ouch. I begin to stall. Pass turn. Technically, I'm sitting on a removal spell, but... I'm not going to be able to kill that. Oh, you're kidding me. Wow. Okay. Blow it up. Dealt no damage to me, buddy. Yeah, make another token. And this is where I question if it's worth it to play this to get another token out. The problem is, I gotta lose a life every turn that I use this thing. So right now, this is kind of a bad card for me to draw. Bad card for me to have. Oh. So I want a bandage. Breathe Your Last is, I think, the one you're thinking of. That one's a really good removal spell as well for black. Oh, apparently I attacked with one creature. So that's nice. And I apparently... What did I cast on their turn? Oh, the removal I had. The thing that blew up their... What did I blow up? I blew up Meat Hook Massacre. That's what it was. That finished this. Cool. You know what? I only barely unlocked it. Let's go ahead and set it. Let's run around with the Brilliant attached. Okay. Go back in. Do one more with this deck before I change. Already found a game, apparently. Oh, fun. Don't care if it's a hot take, I am not a fan of theft mechanics. I put the cards in my deck because I wanted to use them, not so you could use them. This card is one of those styles. It is, I'm going to take a card out of your library and I get to play it. Yeah, I'm not a fan. If you are, that's fine. I'm fine for being a hater for this. It's annoying to me to have my own cards be what is killing me. But that's just me. Yeah, I'll add some lands. I already got one thing I can play. Let's add 2. Actually, I should have just done 3. Oh well. Oh, nice. I got removal. That's fun. That's actually really fun for me that I drew a removal spell. Because now I can exile him when he comes in. At least make him have to recast it once. Yeah, this is technically only for one turn, but it's not only stealing one card, it's stealing X cards, where X is the number of outlaws you control, which you build the deck accordingly. Yep. So that's an outlaw, that's a warlock. Yep. So far so far all 3 of their creatures have been warlocks, so there you go. Oh. I wonder if they missed their land drop or if they missed it on purpose because they're trying to play around the land tax. I'm curious which it is. No, because I don't want to be swinging yet. Oh, sequencing actually says play him first and then play the Mana Rock next turn, because then I will get tokens off of him. Yep, I think you're right. I think they did miss their land drop. Oof. Okay, that's fun. That is tempting for me to sway what I was doing, but nope. I'm gonna stay the course. Like I said, I want the mana rock. That way I can have him make me a token. Which is perfect because now I can cast, after the mana rock, we can cast the removal spell. Get out of here. Wow. I mean, you could have put him back in the command zone, but thanks. I'm fine with that. Not expected, and I figured I'd get a couple of attacks in, at least one before I got the W, but nope. So this is apparently the next closest achievement for me to work on. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't play any decks that are focused on enchantments. Like, I don't have an Enchantress deck. I don't have one like that. That's something I could build, but I don't know what I would build it around. So, something to think about, though. I do run, probably 5 to 10 enchantments, though, in most decks. I say most, because I'm sure not all of them. Like, I know the mill deck here has very, very few, if any, enchantments. And since I need to do attacking, I'm definitely not going to play this deck, because this deck has, I think, one creature that's supposed to attack, and that's probably about it. Thank you for the heads up. And I probably will make an Enchantress deck at some point. I just have not had a commander that appeals to me that is designed for Enchantress, for playing enchantments. I have seen a precon or two, though, that is devoted to enchantments. That's what's funny. Say one. Yeah, I probably will end up including green. Oh, no, that's. No, I take that back. If. The one that I have seen, there's one that I've seen that I would probably build, and that's because I played against it once. No, I take that back. I played against it, probably 5, 10 times now at least. But one in particular, they had it built right. They got the good draws, and it popped off. It was just disgusting in a good way, but. No, if I was going to build around Azusa herself, I would build it differently than Enchantress. Azusa's actually in my landfall deck here, the one that's built around the Necro Bloom, if it wants to load. Hello? Okay, there it goes. Apply styles, since apparently I have a new style to add. Yep, there she is. Right here. She's in this deck for the extra land drops. You will also note I have the white medallion in this deck and the green medallion, but I am conspicuously absent of the jet medallion. I own the jet medallion. However, I am honest with myself in that there are 5 black cards in this deck in total. And one of those is the commander. So there are 4 black cards in the deck. Assassin's Trophy gets no discount. That gets no discount. It's a fucking 1-drop. Let's see. What are the other black cards? These 2. Removal and so much value and profit. I don't have time to list it all. I do, but, all the things and stuff. We got a hate piece. We got card draw. We got a sacrifice outlet. And we have an exploration effect. Oh, and that wasn't enough profit. They decided all of that was not enough sheer profit. It also has First Strike and Death Touch. Probably the best keyword pairing in the entire game. Yep. It's a good reason to not need it, which is nice. What is it? Oh, it's asking me about the sleeves. What, does this deck not have a sleeve on it? Okay, I was like, no, this deck has a sleeve, even if it's just one of the basic ones that I've gotten. Do I have a Golgari specific one? I don't think I do. Well, no, sorry. No, this is not Golgari. I take that back. This is Abzan, actually, which is what I would need for this. Oh. That is a really pretty sleeve. Honestly, that's pretty sick. I'll scroll and look. No, I don't see anything. I'd have to go to the store and probably dig for one that fits the style. This is a deck I intend to build around at some point. The concept of what this commander is doing and what it does is really cool to me. He cares about blood tokens, and he resurrects cards from your graveyard with finality counters, but it's playing white and black. Specifically because it's playing white, you have access to a lot of blank effects. Discard. What did I change? I don't even think I... No, I didn't change the sleeve, so I don't know why it's asking me. Yeah, that was strange. I'm gonna be Ovika when I come back. Be right back. Time to use the restroom. Alright. And now I'm back. The puppies insisted that they had not gone out in forever, so I had to tend to that as well, once I had gotten up, of course. Funny how that works. Now that you get up to do one thing, a whole bunch of things happen. Chair squeak! Thank you for both of those. I appreciate that. Oh, this is not a good hand. I only got 2 lands in it. Still only 2 land. This is keepable, but I don't want to put anything on the bottom. I guess I put the relic on the bottom. No. Put Counterspell on the bottom. Oh, that's nice. I drew a fetch land. Let's immediately go fetch for a tapped land. That way I don't have to draw that. God, I technically can respond to both. Ah, shiny creature! I'm not gonna block. Just felt like casting it on their turn for the sake of saying I cast it on their turn. One with the bird! Where's the cat? Oh, I was like, why do I hear a cat meowing? Oh. Ouch. That hurts. That slows down my ramp a little. Ooh, and they increased their card draw. If they had sequenced it in the reverse order, they would have drawn a card, but that's a benefit for me more than anything. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's get the fetch land going. Let's fetch for my surveil land.
I'm actually going to throw that in the garbage. Because I have a basic to play and I have command tower to play. So, no. Swing with a 1/1 bird. Oh, wow. So not even cast, just cheat. Wow. That's a no from me. Oh, another mana rock. Lovely. Ouch. Yep, go ahead and target it. It's not going to blow up. No blocks. Oh. Oh, that's brutal. Of course, now I draw the removal after I'm tapped out. When did this thing get trample? Are you kidding me? Here, I thought I was going to get a break. Nope. Alright, you gotta go. No, because they swung for exactly 14. So, yeah, I'm just going to block like this. And that should leave me at like 6 life, I think. Because that's how much toughness I've got here. Yeah, my math is right. Oh, that's frustrating. Right, because even if I tried to kill the commander, they're just going to recast it, and I can't stop that. So... what's the play here? This gets me 2 spells, which is 6/1/1s, but I don't think that's enough. No, that still only leaves me with like 12 total toughness, and they're going to swing 14 again. No, that's not getting me anywhere. Let's cast this. Let's get rid of Vorinclex. That way I can at least get my mana back. Because he's a 1/4, specifically because he has 4 toughness, we're going to cast Sigh and kind of hope for the best here. That card just cheats stuff out. Oh, great. Fuck. Of course you had the mana to equip it because you didn't cast that fucking thing. You cheated it out. GG's. I'm gonna just skip that one. Now with that, I'm going to call this one to a close. This has been the Demonic Tutor. Always remember to beware of the generosity of demons. Take care, everyone, and have a wonderful evening.